actually created more poverty.
We don't need one more celebrity doing one more campaign. What we need is to no longer be excluded.
It is a powerful message from Poverty, Inc., a documentary that examines the uncomfortable side of international charity and a multi-billion-dollar poverty industry, Joining me now is Michael Miller. He is the director and producer of Poverty, Inc. So this really caught my attention. I watched the trailer, I read the materials. When you say you don't want one more celebrity, you're kind of making the point that when somebody comes in and they dump a lot of free clothing on a country, it sounds like a great thing, but really what you're doing is you're hurting the cotton farmers there. You're suppressing the industry that might be coming up. Am I right? Am I explaining it right?
Right. I think, you have this idea you hear from celebrities and religious leaders and politicians, if we could just raise $84 billion, we could eradicate extreme poverty forever. Well, no, we couldn't, because poor people aren't poor primarily because they lack stuff. Poor people are poor because they're excluded. They lack the institutions of justice that enable them to create prosperity in their own families and their own communities. So clear title to land, ability to register a business, things that we kind of take for granted here are often missing. And so we're often we want to help, we want to feel good, and so we give things, but in doing that we actually sometimes crowd out local businesses and we prevent these institutions of justice from developing.
Yeah.
So we keep people poor.
I mean, one of the examples that you have in there is Tom's, which is that you buy a shoe and they give the shoes to them, and it seems like such a wonderful thing. And of course, all these people have good intentions, but you don't realize the negative externality of what's going on. I'm curious, what has the response been like? Because this is a liberal industry, and you're putting down celebrities. I mean, obviously, like I said, their intentions are good. Gently. But what has the response been like?
Well, it's actually been really positive. I mean, we've played in almost 50 film festivals.
Yeah.
And we played at, I think, Harvard now 10 times. And a lot of these are big development schools. And then, so we
And even Michael Moore said, I mean, that blew me away. You said during the break that Michael Moore, from the progressive side, because what you're saying is really kind of a libertarian point of view, that you have to help these people with the basics, and then they have to do it for themselves to, as they said, have a seat at the table. But even Michael Moore, who's so progressive, liked what you had to say.
Yeah, we were endorsed by it. We've won awards actually at libertarian film festivals and very progressive. Michael Moore said the film would change the way you think about poverty. And
my gosh.
I think a lot of it's like, we tend to treat poor people like objects of our charity, objects of our pity, objects of our compassion, and instead of protagonists of their own story of development.
We got to go because we have a break right here. Thank you so much, Michael Miller. It's called Poverty, Inc. Go see it.